We hired a company called Rebath to convert our old bathtub into a beautiful walk-in shower. Here's the old bathroom. I'm starting to take some stuff out of here. We're gonna get rid of this vanity. I emptied out the drawers and what's underneath of it. Well, that's gonna go. That mirror's coming off. That light's coming down. This thing here is coming off. This, I don't know, over the toilet stuff holder. That's coming down. This tub is coming out. That window will be, actually I just put that window in, so it's a new window. But I just have to finish trimming out around it. I think I'm gonna replace this door. I think it's a hollow core. We're just gonna replace that with a solid core, I think. Clean all this trim up, put new trim on. Fix the drywall and the holes. All right, we'll let that dry and then sand it down and put another coat on and sand that down and it'll be ready for paint. Rebath would have removed the toilet and vanity as part of the job, but in order to prep and paint the walls, my friends and I are doing some of the tear out, which included removing the vanity, toilet, and the tile floor. In doing so, this actually gave us the opportunity to inspect what's going on behind the scene, clean up any mold or mildew, and replace any water damaged drywall. Remember, Rebath doesn't do any drywall work or painting. This drywall is flexing. So I drew this line on here. I'm going to cut all of this out to investigate behind there to see what's going on. I'm going to start from here and cut all the way over to there. I mean, look at this tile. Oh, these are soaked. All right, I cut along here. Well, that surprises me. You don't worry about any of that mold down there?
It's not mold, dude.
Alright, for peace of mind, I just went ahead and added some kills onto here, just rolled it out. I brushed it in there on the studs, and then just rolled it out over here. Alright, I got it primered the best I could here. That's my repair job down there. This will all be painted, the lights down. That's my patch job there. We'll see how it looks once it actually gets paint on it. Well, the tub is out. Got the subfloor going in. Alright, we're making some progress. That's it. That's the adhesive.
Yeah.
You can see that they've got the back panel on. They've got the floor shower pan in. And then they're going to come and do the plumbing today. And then put the other panels on today. They're going to trim out the window with the window kit. And then, I don't know if they'll get to the flooring today or not, but I'm a little concerned about the shower pan because, you know, it feels small. It's a standard size is 32 by 60. This is a 30 by 60. And, you know, I've got some broad shoulders, so it's going to be pretty tight for me in there. I called and spoke to Rebath. and Cindy is doing her very, very best to get this fixed for me. I feel bad for the installer, of course, because the wall is already up, and then it has to come down, and I don't know if he's going to be able to do that or not, so without damaging that wall. But we're very hopeful because they ordered this stuff per the job, so we'd hate to have to replace that whole wall back there. All right, we'll see what they can do. All right, today's update is they put the flooring in, but they also replaced the shower pan. It used to be a 30 by 60 that they had put in there first, and then they took it out and put in a 32 by 60. Today's progress, quite a bit actually. They got the shower doors in, they got the other two panels on, and they finished the plumbing on the inside of the wall there. So next steps are the toilet install and the vanity install, and then the faucets have to go in yet. But let me share this with you really quick. So I'm standing in the shower, and initially when I saw that 30-inch shower pan in here and I stood in here, I said this is just going to be way too small. Even though it is what was ordered and the installation was correct and the installer did a great job, thank you, Jose, I had some concerns. So I called Cindy over at Rebath, and she listened to me. She heard what I was saying. I said, look, I got big shoulders. I'm a big guy. It's just going to be really tight in here. Is there any way that I could get a larger shower pan? And even though the job was already, it was already installed, without hesitation, she listened to my concerns, was customer service oriented, immediately shipped down a larger pan. Jose ripped the walls off, ripped the shower pan back out, reinstalled it. This is another day's worth of work. But they did it, and they did it without any questions or without any hesitation. And that was a great customer service experience for me. So yeah, super happy that we got the larger shower pan. Love what they've done in here so far. I can't wait to get this thing all wrapped up, all done, get the faucets in, get the window trim done here. All right, we got our shower seat in. I really like it. I like the color of it. I like that it's a small, doesn't take up a lot of space. I like that it folds up so it's out of the way. I'm really happy with how that turned out. They did a really nice job in here. So they're actually gone. They're done with the job. Rebath is. I think they did a great job here. They did a good job with caulking. They did a good job with this window kit. All of this that goes around the window. I think that looks great. I think it's the best this window's ever looked. So I'm happy about that. They put the shower head in, so this is all plumbed up. They put these shelves in for us. That's great. And of course, we have the shower pan and then the shower doors, and then they put this little transition in, so the shower transitions seamlessly into the floor, which is nice. Of course, they put the floor in too. They put this trim in for me all around here, and they put this threshold in. I like that a lot. So I have to put the vanity in. I did not buy a vanity through them. I bought one privately or independently, I guess you could say. So I have the vanity in the garage I got to put in. I will put the toilet in as well. We bought a new toilet. It's in the garage as well, so we'll install that. But yeah, their job is done. I've signed off on it. I'm really happy with how it turned out so far. And then I got to do something with this door. I want to put a new solid core door in here, but I don't have one yet. So temporarily, I'll probably put the old door back on. And then we'll just kind of finish up some odds and ends. But I will, I'll show you that here in a couple minutes when it's all done. So this is the toilet that we picked up a few days ago, and the vanity that we picked up. So we're going to get these things unboxed, opened up, and get them in the house and get those installed. It shouldn't take us too long. Fits. This is the faucet that we're going to install onto our sink. All right, this just goes through here.
Sure, 7 minutes. Starting now.
All right, I got it all together underneath there, you can see. All right, so that's in there. The only thing I don't have is I don't have any supply lines on hand, so I got to run to the store and grab those. I'll be back. All right, let's run in here and grab what we need. Grab and go. Perfect. Awesome. All right, we got it. Let's get it installed. I've got this toilet installed. Now we're gonna turn on the water and see if we have any leaks. This is a cool looking toilet though. There it goes. It filled up. Let's see, is there any water in the bowl? Yep, the bowl filled up. And this toilet's got a small flush and a big flush. So let's see. That was a little flush. I can tell you that bolting this thing down to the floor was kind of a pain in the butt because the bolt is in behind this thing and trying to reach in there is a little difficult, but we got it done. Let's see what happens when we flush the big bowl. Alright, that seems to be working. This, on the other hand, is a problem. That valve right there leaks, so we're going to have to replace it. Alright, we know that this is leaking, so we're going to cut this out and replace it. We're going to replace it with one of these. Alright, we're back at it. Let's get these things plugged in and give this thing a water check. Alright, our water's on, and we are free of drips. It may not be the prettiest job, but it certainly is. It certainly works. I just went ahead and painted this door until I go get a new one. Jose did a nice job in here with this molding, but this piece has got to come off because I got to put this trim here. So we're just going to remove that. I've already removed the trim from this side, so I can get that on. I'll just put another piece on. We're going to change those out. Alright, that's done. Now let's get this door handle in. I routed out a spot here, so we'll put the handle in. This job will be done. Alright, we did the handles to kind of match the rest of the stuff, so yeah, that looks good. Perfect. That's it. This job's complete. Alright, here it is, the finished bathroom. I love this little toilet we put in. I like the vanity. I like this backsplash that we put in. We caulked that in last night. That's done. I replaced the receptacles over there, but I don't have a plate for this one. I got to run out and grab a plate because we put a GFI in there. Even though it was a GFI down at the box, we just we put one up here. Yeah, there's our mirror, and then the light. I think I really like how this project turned out. I really do. That's it. Our bathroom project is done. And it only took us 7 days. 4 days that Rebath was here, and then a few days ahead of time before they got here, I had to prep some stuff, and then after they left, I had to finish some stuff. But we're really happy with how it turned out. It looks amazing. My kids love it. My wife loves it. Therefore, I love it. We just want to go over some of the pros and some of the cons of using Rebath as an installer for your bathroom makeover. First, our sales experience. It was a no-pressure sales experience. They showed up, went over some options with us, shared some pricing with us, and found something that met our budget. So we're really grateful for that. No pressure sales. And then there's the customer service from the front office. Our job was scheduled about 4 months out. Every week leading up to our job, somebody from Rebath would call us and just keep us in the loop, give us kind of a weekly update on the status of our project. So we really appreciate that. We didn't feel like we were just kind of left out there wondering if they had forgotten about us. When our installer showed up, we had Jose and we had Nick. Both great guys, and we appreciate all that they did. They showed up on time when they said they were going to show up. They worked hard while they were here. They cleaned up their entire mess before they left, and they were respectful of our time and our property, and we're certainly grateful for that. Another thing that we liked was how fast the job went. 4 days of them being here. That's all that it took. And everything that they put in comes with a lifetime warranty. Rebath also offers financing options as they work as contractors through Lowe's and I think Home Depot. Double check me on the Home Depot. Which brings us to the cons. It's not cheap. It's not the most expensive, but it's certainly not the cheapest either. But for us it was the right decision because of how quickly the job got done, the lifetime warranty, and they helped us pick out everything that we wanted to put in there. Something else to consider is Rebath doesn't come in and gut the entire room. They come in and they cover what you have. So for me, having the availability to go and remove the vanity and remove the toilet and remove the tile flooring and cut out the drywall that was wet, it gave me an opportunity to go in and kind of fix up the moisture damage that was in there and then the mildew that was there. So I'm grateful that that didn't just get covered up, that I went in there and took all of that out. So that's something to consider. Also, if you do not purchase your vanity and your toilet through Rebath, because they do have those options. I mean, you can purchase everything right down to the toilet paper holder if you want. But if you don't purchase it through Rebath, they don't install it. So they did not install our vanity or our toilet because we bought those separately. And I get why they do that. It all has to do with the warranty. If they didn't put it in, you didn't get it through them, they ain't going to warranty it. So that's how that works. So just something else to be aware of. Overall, am I satisfied with the job? Absolutely. I love what they did. I love how it looks, and I like the process in which they do it. If you guys could go in there and you could push on those walls and you could stand on that floor, it is completely solid. It's almost like it's stone that's in there. It feels great. It looks great. I'm really happy with how it turned out. And by the way, if you do choose to go with Rebath, tell them Jibo sent you. Thank you again, Rebath. Thank you guys for watching the channel. We appreciate it. If you found this at all helpful, give it a thumbs up. We certainly appreciate that. And then, hey, we'll see you in the next one.